Welcome to week 151. We're really getting up there. 151 becomes a 7. So this week we're working with beautiful violet frequencies. It's almost a diamond, almost. So we're working with the violet frequencies this week, and energies are really starting to speed up. And this morning, very early hours, maybe 1:30, between 1:30 and 2 o'clock in the morning was when the messages started to come through, or the visions started to come through. And the first vision that I had today was of a double diamond ring. So an engagement ring with 2 diamonds in it. And an engagement ring is about union. Rings are always about union. And of course, we know that engagement rings is a commitment to marriage, or to the sacred marriage. So it is a symbol of leading up to the sacred marriage, leading up to coming into full union. And the 2 diamonds in the ring is representing 2 diamond energies in there. And after the diamond ring, I saw a lyrebird, and waving his tail like this, and then I saw somebody giving themselves a blessing, more or less, on their brow chakra here. So let's have a look at what all of this means. And to remind me, I'm going to pop up my notes so that I can just read it for you. The engagement ring is symbolizing the union that is taking place, as I said, and a commitment to the inner divine masculine and divine feminine, gaining a greater balance and harmony within our chakra system, coming into union as we're moving up into higher consciousness. So we rise into the diamond energy. That's basically what it's saying, that the diamond energy is available to be activated for us now, or for us to activate the diamond energy within. So there are 2 diamonds in the engagement ring. Diamonds representing the new diamond light that is forming within our light bodies, and many already formed in the light bodies, but being activated within the light bodies. So activating the light codes now. And they're gifting us with greater manifestation powers, manifesting the union of divine masculine and divine feminine, manifesting flow, abundance, and all good things. You just have to be in alignment and willing to align with it. So we're in the month of March. It's an enlightening month. It's the enlightening month. And March and December are the 2, highly powered enlightening months. And so the diamond light codes are a 7th dimensional frequency, a 7th dimensional crystalline energy, which is awakening the sleeping parts of our DNA, allowing us to have faster healing of the physical body, miraculous healing opportunities, in fact. And they bring changes of higher consciousness to the planet, to humanity, to the planet. And this week is the 151 or 151st light codes transmission since we began doing these transmissions. And the 151 becomes a 7, which connects us perfectly with that 7th dimensional crystalline frequency of the diamond light codes. And it's the 3rd month. So the month of March, the 3rd month, number 3 and number 7, they're the 2 most magical, mystical numbers of all. They contain the mysteries of the sacred architecture of humanity that we each must solve for ourselves. So it's really a very powerful, mystical blessing that's being given to us this week to bring these light codes through. So we're being offered a really powerful opportunity for greater awakening. And the diamond light codes are bringing life to the dead. Diamonds bring life. They bring life. They bring life to the dead, or our sleeping selves. So the sleeping dead can be awakened once we activate them. So they're bringing sight to the unseen, because they have such clarity And they really bring forth and activate the alchemical transformation of our light body, which in turn reflects the greater healing of our physical bodies. So the diamond is connecting us to the heavens and earth. There you have the diamond, heaven and earth, coming together. They're bridging together, bringing us together as spirit and body, higher selves now anchoring into our bodies. So obviously this is not the first time, and many people have already come through this, but this is another wave of opportunity for people to come into that space, to anchor it even more, to activate it, to really power forward. It's a greater degree of expansion that happens at these levels, and the brilliance of the diamond energy can be felt in our body as a humming. And I have been noticing this activating in my body. When something divine has taken place, like a conversation with somebody that is connected with my divine purpose, then my body starts humming, buzzing, humming, tingling, fizzing. I don't really know the words for it, but this humming through the body, really electric. And then messages start coming through, and the messages come through in thought form for me. There may be another way for you, but you know, if you were, and this morning it was coming through in visions because I had my eyes closed. When I had my eyes open, I get it in thought form. When I had my eyes closed, I get it in vision form. So that's how I was getting the messages this morning and how they made themselves known to me. So it's the energy communicating with me, and it is actually the energy that holds the wisdom. True wisdom comes through the energy, and all you need to do is be able to recognize it and understand it. So now, you know, we're feeling this so much more, that diamond energy activating in us, like we're really sort of starting to buzz and hum out there. So the visions and messages are coming through in a vehicle that anchors into your body, and you can feel the buzzing and the humming, and it's clear. You just need to take notice. The visions become clear. They bring clarity. So each vision given to me this morning was accompanied with this buzzing and this humming, and the diamond light codes bringing forth the truth anchored with the sacred geometries of the diamond. Not one diamond, two diamonds. Divine masculine sacred geometries and divine feminine sacred geometries, readying for union. It wasn't a wedding ring, it was an engagement ring. So the commitment of moving of ourselves, commitment to ourselves to come together in harmony. So anything that is not of harmony within ourselves right now will be being brought forward to come into harmony. And we've just passed through the full moon, which was helping to bring up unresolved issues for us to come into harmony with ourselves at a greater stage and to get engaged with ourselves, ready to move forward. So our true essence is that of the diamond, radiating love out in all directions. You know, just you can visualize the diamond and the energy that just sparkles out. You can imagine yourself sitting inside the very, you know, center of the diamond and feeling the power of that energy emanating through you and out from you, above, below, in front, to the left, to the right, you know, in all directions. We are multifaceted diamonds. We are multidimensional beings, multifaceted beings of love and light, as the rainbow energy of the diamond, because, you know, if you hold a diamond up to the sun, the rainbow frequencies are going to come through. So this is activating the rainbow frequencies. So that would mean that all these beautiful rainbow children that are here on the planet today, their rainbow essence, their diamond essence will be being activated now as well, which is really bringing a beautiful energy to the planet. We're in the time of the awakening, where, you know, the not so nice is being revealed to us. So the rainbow energy of the diamond begins to emanate from our auric field, begins to be activated, begins to start to bring this clarity forward for humanity. It expresses our multidimensional self. So multidimensional selves are being activated now. And at the same time, it activates deep into our cellular memory. And that's why you can feel this humming and this buzzing. So we can heal at the level of the DNA. When you feel that also, you know that you're healing at a very deep level, at the level of the DNA. With our expanded awareness, greater sense of purpose, heightened vision, clarity, new profound sense of inner strength, we're coming into union with our own radiance, just like the diamond. So if you look at the diamond, close your eyes for a moment and see with your inner eyes and look at the diamond, because it's bringing you a doorway to new dimensions, to other dimensions. They open us to the source of all creation. Diamonds are everyone's best friend when it comes to frequency. It's taking us through the seventh dimensional frequency, very high frequency. And last week we had Helios and Vesta bringing through light codes through from the greater central sun, they step it down through the sun so that we can receive it. So they brought these light frequencies through last week, stepping it down so we could be prepared for the great energies coming forward. And as we can see, we're beginning with the diamond frequency. Helios and Vesta, two divine twin flames of great magnitude, preparing the way for us to receive the diamond light codes this week. And our crystalline bodies are now being fully activated for us to receive the diamond light codes. So our crystalline bodies are now being activated, as I said. Our bodies begin to hum. You can feel the vibration. Imagine, and you might have one around close by, a crystal ball. If you're doing the crystal ball or you work with the crystal balls, you know what that feels like. So just for a minute, you can just close your eyes. You can imagine yourself inside the diamond, or you can imagine yourself being the crystal ball and just, tapping that crystal ball and feeling that humming, vibrating energy that moves through you. Know what that feels like when you're in the energy of a crystal ball. This is what it's feeling like inside the body now. You're activating the crystalline frequencies within every cell of your body. Very powerful healing opportunities are available for us. We are the crystal. We are the diamond, the strongest gem there is. And when we activate this energy, it's going to vibrate out further than it's ever vibrated out before, because there are more people on the planet. So we know that there's been people activating the crystalline energies and the diamond energies for a long time now, many years, but there are more and more and more people doing it now. So this is an even more powerful opportunity. More people activating the crystalline energy, more opportunities for more people to awaken to the crystalline energies. This is a seventh dimensional energy. This helps to bring people up from the fourth dimension and into the fifth dimension and help them activate their fifth dimensional energies so that they can move up further and into the seventh dimensional frequencies. And so it goes on. We are powering like never before. We're touching each other to a greater degree with our light emanations as they hum from our bodies. When you feel the humming, you can close your eyes and you can imagine those light frequencies beaming out all around us. And, they go a very long way. So every being is touched by these frequencies as they vibrate first deep into the Earth's crust. So get your feet there on the Earth, get those light frequencies, be the acupuncture point for the Earth, allow these seventh dimensional energies to be activated through you and passed into the Earth so that they can reach even more people. We're being brought into harmony, and so our we're being fine-tuned and thinking as we vibrate. We send those beautiful harmonious vibrations into the Earth. So the ascension is fully underway for you and for humanity. Humanity must find harmony through the chaos. And that's what the ascension is, the fourth ray path, the path to Sirius, finding harmony through the chaos. And we're witnessing it now firsthand. So the consciousness of humanity is rising. We know that. We're literally witnessing through social media, through news, through different things happening in the world as people are immersed in amongst the chaos. We know that people are waking up. They don't like what they see. They can see the untruths and things happening. So this is really powerful opportunity now for the seventh dimensional frequencies to be activated with these diamond light codes to come through. So it's assisting humanity, as we said, to bring them up into the fifth dimension and into the world of truth, where veils are lifted and the unseen becomes seen. We see with diamond clarity, nothing can be hidden from us anymore. They say in the fifth dimension, there is no secrets anymore, because you see like never before. You see with your inner eye, you can see the truth, you can feel the truth, you know the truth. And everything's happening at such a faster pace, of course, because the frequencies are faster. And then I saw the lyrebird. He appeared, and the lyrebird teaches it very similar to the diamond. He teaches us to tune into what others are saying, to tune into the truths and to the falsities. He teaches us to know the difference between the lie and the truth. How does it resonate within us? What does it mean when? What are the meaning behind people's words and actions? We get to know more. We can see the difference between, what is authentic and what is not authentic. So it's like the call, his call, the lyrebird's call goes out for love and attention to be brought to ourselves, that self-love. Sing our own soul songs, be in tune with the diamond frequencies, allow ourselves to be in that and tap into our soul song. Listen to the deeper messages. They're pouring forth for us as we speak, as we're here right now. Just take a moment, everyone take a moment and be in tune with that. You can hear the vibrations in your own energy field. Be in alignment with that. So the lyrebird helps us to bond. We have the engagement ring. Come into union with ourselves, come into union and have closer bonding with others, because now more and more people are starting to tap into this, the knowingness and the truths, and having a more like mind, like spirit. And it enables us to become more in touch with our emotions, understanding the true meaning of and knowing the deeper communication on levels, communicating through understanding your own emotion. How is it touching you? Feeling into the meaning, feeling into connections that you have with others, with places and with situations, with everything. So the lyrebird is like the diamond, helps us to see the truth, awakens our ability, encourages us to listen to the spirit within, to our spirit within, to our higher self, to the vibrations and the emanations that are emanating from ourselves. Be in tune with that. No separateness anymore. The lyrebird also asks us to find quiet space, to be quiet, so that we can listen to ourselves, so we can listen to our vibration and receive those fine frequencies that are moving through our bodies with the diamond light codes. He assists us with our abilities to channel, and that is, be the clear channel. What is a clear channel? Somebody asked me this the other day. A clear channel is someone who, they're in touch. They're in touch. So whatever, it doesn't mean they're sitting and, channeling something. It means they're in touch with their truth, and they're channeling the truth all the time. Every time they talk, they are bringing through truth and wisdom. It's just natural for them. So everybody is coming more and more in touch with their own clear channels, so that they are able to speak the truth with confidence, with clarity, like the diamond, and bringing that communication through our thoughts and through our feelings, and allowing ourselves to express that through the throat. So being in touch with our truth and being fully in the fifth dimensional world, where we're finding our true voice, communicating who we truly are, putting our hand up, being happy enough to say, this is who I am, and this is who I am, and being comfortable with that. Activating the harmonies of our own inner tune, expressing our true nature through those harmonies, and encouraging us to keep a sacred space, or keep our space in general, keep it sacred, get rid of the clutter. We don't need all the stuff around us, because too much stuff, too many opportunities to change the frequencies, Clear the crap away, get rid of what doesn't serve you anymore. Keep a nice clear space. In at least one room, have a nice space where there's not too much clutter and stuff. And clear your internal space, your environment within. Clear all of that away. So the other vision that I had was somebody, they were doing something on their brow chakra, and it felt like they were receiving a blessing, giving their own blessing, bringing their own activation forward, being the one that was initiating themselves. So the brow chakra does awaken through these higher frequencies. We can see through the veil. We can see through the shadows. We can see what is a shadow. We can see our own shadows. Our own shadows are coming up to be cleared, to be, recognized and dealt with. And you can feel the truth moving through your body with that diamond clarity. Listen to it, activate it. Well, it's being activated, okay? It's being activated now. Embrace it into your life. And the seventh dimension brings us into a greater place of knowing, stepping into unity consciousness and heading toward full union. It's a place of expansion. It's where you are actually getting that opportunity to say, yes, I am stepping forward into service for humanity. I want to take my part in this. And something that happened last week, so it didn't come through in the video last week, but the Zarathustra came through, and Zarathustra is from the lineage of high priests or priest masters that worked with mantras. And he gifted us a new mantra last week, and that mantra was, or is, Narua, Narua. And it basically is calling forth the breath of God, calling forth the breath of God, the truth, the word breathe, that breath of God, bringing forward the truth. Or in simpler terms, it means the will of God, being willing to act out the will of God, thy will, not my will. And so, each morning you can use this mantra, and I've been doing this, and it really has been fast tracking me, which has been a little bit of overwhelm. But at the same time, if you really want to be in full alignment with your divine, with your divinity and with your purpose and with your mission and God's will, not your will, not trying to create that and make things happen, but allowing yourself to be in alignment with the divine will, then you can say this mantra each morning, Narua, 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 and allow it to vibrate through your body and help to activate those crystalline frequencies. So that's the message for this week. That goes with the light codes that are the activation light codes that we're going to go in and do now. And those light codes, whatever they are going to be, through the sacred sound, or maybe through light language, I don't know, we'll have to wait and see. As they come through, they will then be available through my website, howtoreturnToLove.com, on the latest blog post, or they will be available on my Etsy shop, which is www.etsy.com/Soul Awakenings, where you can find lots of other light code transmissions which help to activate dormant codes within you, dormant light codes within you, bring that activation forward so you can come more fully into alignment with what's happening in your own life and in your own purpose and with what's going on for humanity and on the planet. And the first card, which is with the base chakra. So this is we do 7 cards, and it's for the 7 chakras. And the first one is the intentions, what's leading us forward. And this card today is number 49, which becomes a 13, which is about transformation. There's huge transformational energies come through with the diamond frequency. So 49, 4 and 9, tap into the wisdom of the heart. Well, 4 is the heart and 9 is the wisdom. So tapping into the wisdom of the heart, the purpose of the heart, the direction of the heart. Follow that. Number 13, let the old go, a little bit like the 13 energy would relate to the lyrebird, and clearing the clutter, letting go of all the old stuff and being able to totally follow that beautiful wisdom of your heart to lead you forward. And the card itself actually says, laugh at your demons. Laugh at your demons. So at this really highly sensitized time, where especially with the full moon having just come through, and the full moon, you know, is a time of enlightening the darker parts of ourselves, bringing the light through so that we can see whatever it is that we have still been, whatever it is has been buried. So allowing that to come forward and recognizing it for what it is, recognizing that it's an unhealed wound or an unresolved something that has come up now, and it is time to work through it. Laugh at your demons, allow it, bring some joy to it, move through it with as gracefully as you can. So the second card in the sacral chakra, bringing a great creation forward for us, is the Ace of Fire. So very active, very, you know, a lot of action happening here. And the card says an exciting new opportunity. And this really is an exciting new opportunity to activate the diamond light codes and to receive that clarity of your purpose to take you forward. So it says career advancement. So, you know, let's say it's purpose, because we're looking at things from a much higher level. We're not looking at things at the lower, you know, ordinary life level. We're looking at things on a spiritual level. So more, you know, advancement for our spiritual purpose and our missions. Change your life now. And that certainly is change your life by getting rid of anything that doesn't serve you anymore, removing the clutter and making clear sacred space. It's time now to move forward and into our purposes and our missions. And the third card in the solar plexus is the dog. The dog's very loyal. Be loyal to yourself. This can be your best friend, be your own best friend. Or this could be help from friends. That you, at this phase, you know, do reach out to your friends, accept help from your friends, be surrounded by like-minded people, allow your frequency to draw these new friends into your life, your soulmates and your, you know, your soul family coming forward, those that are resonating on the same frequencies as you. It's in the solar plexus, which means help coming together for your purpose, coming together with like-minded people and people that resonate the same type of frequencies as you, with a similar purpose, coming together for purpose. And the card in the heart chakra is card number 8, which again is about that as above, so below. You know, it's like the diamond energy there, because you've got, you know, the two parts of the infinity. So opening the infinity gateway, and it says control. So to be able to do this, he has a helmet on his head. You know, be careful what you're thinking. And he has this beautiful pendant, heart pendant here. Keep control over your emotions. He's got a cape that looks like wings, but they're darkened wings. So be careful, you know, control your emotions and listen more to your higher mind, to your higher self. Naruha, naruha, naruha. Allow the higher self to guide you with God's will, and don't let your emotions control you. Calm down the emotions, be still. If you're overly emotional, don't do anything. Wait until you come into a space of stillness, because we're in it. That's the heart chakra, moving into the throat. We're moving into a wonderful time of community coming together, soulmates coming together, friends that are, you know, like soul family. And there's a great deal of energy coming through for this with the diamond frequency energy, seventh dimensional frequencies being activated, helping the fifth dimensional, you know, control over the mind, control over the emotions in the fourth dimension, helps us step into the fifth dimension, take control over the mind, mastery of emotions, mastery of the mind, stepping up into the sixth dimension, which is seventh initiation, and then forward into the seventh dimensional frequencies, and all of this beautiful new energy that is available to us. The five-pointed star is the perfected human. So we become the perfected human at the fifth dimension. Once we fully conquer the fifth dimensional initiations, we become the perfected human. And so communities will start to come together. And abundance, this is also very abundant energy. This can be money as well, you know, divinely manifested money that helps you forward with your mission and with your purpose and with everything that is divinely right for you right now, whatever that may be. So beautiful opportunities coming through there because you're stepping into your truth. It's a throat chakra and you're communicating, this is who I am, and the world is doing that right now. This is who we are. We don't like this. We want this. It's a time of people stepping into showing who they truly are. No more hiding behind the veil. No more hiding. It's time to be seen. It's time to be heard. And in the brow chakra this week with the activation card number 21, which is the world. It's all about the world. And we're stepping into the world. We have the key to the world. We have the key to move forward now. Wholeness. We've become whole. The masculine and the feminine coming together here. Joining, you know, the diamond is the upward pointing triangle and the downward pointing triangle sitting together. The heaven and the earth coming together. It's like the number 8, same sort of thing. Nut and Jeb. Wholeness, creation of sacred purpose. This is all leading up to our purpose, to our mission. Divine parents, that's the union of the masculine and the feminine, divine masculine, divine feminine coming together to create the 10 of Pentacles here with all this beautiful energy coming through and communities coming together to work towards your sacred purpose. That is in the throat chakra. You know, the truth is now, the veils are being lifted and we're moving forward into our truth and into our true purpose and our reason for being. And here in the brow chakra, we have the, you know, sacred purpose actually coming together in alignment with the divine masculine, the divine feminine, the God and the goddess, the mother and the father themselves, the divine mother and divine father, Nut and Jeb, divine parents coming into wholeness, coming into unity, the masculine and feminine there, in order to create the third energy, the purpose, and to, you know, come into the heart space, and with that, to awaken that heart space energy, the awakened self, the individualized self coming forward there. And into the seventh card, the seventh chakra here, we have Apollo. And again, we have the sun god. You know, we've had this for weeks now, the sun god energy coming forward. We've had Helios and come through a few times. We've had Apollo quite a few times. So really bringing this great light from the sun, from the greater central sun, these frequencies that come through for us to awaken us, to illumine us, to enlighten us, and to add power. So focus on our strengths. Don't focus on our weaknesses. Focus on the strengths and allow our strengths to lead us forward, to help us heal our weaknesses, to turn our weaknesses into our strengths. And we fully step into our power. Our weaknesses generally are our strengths, but we don't want to focus on the weaker part of it. We just focus on our strength, and that'll bring our great power through from whatever it is that we are trying to heal. And we'll bring that forward and it will become our strength. So beautiful cards once again. A lot of interruptions with the internet here in Luxor lately, unfortunately, but we get through it, and I'm sure the messages still pass through. So if you're enjoying the videos and the messages that are coming through, very powerful messages coming through at the moment, so please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, share the videos around, and I will see you next week for week 152. And meanwhile, the light codes will be available on my Etsy shop, and the links will be below in the comments for you to be able to find the light codes either on my website or my Etsy shop. So that's it for me for this week.
Until next week, sending love.